It's hooking up early on. Goal line, I go leads. Tries Legacy will take the 2-hole trip. Then a length and a half back to Camellia Classic, racing in third. A length back to Remember Me Homer. Two back to Katie's Real Lucille. They're off the turn and they're racing by the quarter. Your leader is Goal line, I go by 3.5. Tries Legacy racing in second. A length back to Camellia Classic. In third, off that quarter, 30-1. They race up the backstretch. Goal line, I go opens up the lead by 4. Tries Legacy racing in second. Camellia Classic in third on the outside. It's Katie's Real Lucille on the move for Morgan. Remember Me Homer saves ground. Katie's Dream on the outside. Sports Gal. And on the inside, it's Rock's Baby. They race for the half. Your leader is Goal and I Go. On the outside, Camellia Classic is pressuring by the half, 101 and 2. Round the far turn, Goal and I Go. She holds her position. Camellia Classic is right alongside. Tries Legacy racing in the pocket and now tries Legacy rough gated on the inside. Katie's Real Lucille will take over third. On the outside, Remember Me Homer moves up and Katie's Dream is on the move. They're in the stretch. Go Illini go. Out there by 2.5. 3/4, 131 and 1. A quarter of a mile to go. It's Go Illini go by 3.5. On the inside, tries Legacy, trying to come back. Katie's Real Lucille is racing third. Katie's Dream, and now Rock's Baby finds an out inside the 8th pole. Go Illini go leads it. Katie's Real Lucille is coming on in deep stretch. Go Illini go. Katie's Real Lucille, one final challenge. Go Illini go in front. Katie's Real Lucille and Rock's Baby third in 2:01 and 3.
Phillies in the stretch. Field of 10 lining up as they pick up speed. Here they come. They're away and pacing with Holly's Discovery showing speed on the outside unruffled, moving right with her. Holly's Discovery on the inside, unruffled on the outside. Coming away third behind those two is Barry's Patch. And now moving up, You Turn Me Double. A length back to Elsie's Choice. Another length back to Silky Dancer. Hooray for Love. Poco Ginger, Della Donna, and Beauty is Back. Midway around the turn, approaching the opening quarter from the outside. You Turn Me Double for Heitman. Now clears to lead a length off that station. 30 seconds straight. They straighten up the backside. You Turn Me Double. 3 parts of a length. Now pressure from Holly's Discovery. Right on her heels, Barry's Patch and Morgan. Unruffled is pushed back to fourth. Then a gap of 5 to Elsie's Choice. A length back to Silky Dancer. On the outside, Della Donna moves up into the outer tier. Hooray for Love saves ground. A Beauty is Back, and far back, Poco Ginger. Race by the half, Barry's Patch leads the way, 59 and 3. Pace picks up, 29 and 3, second quarter. It's Barry's Patch, your leader, a tight length. Holly's Discovery, right there in the pocket on the outside. Elsie's Choice, she makes her bid, dropping back through the inside. As You Turn Me Double, Della Donna. Well placed on the outside, fourth for McGee. They're in the stretch. Barry's Patch leads the way, approaching 3/4. Barry's Patch leads by 2. Holly's Discovery now drives from the pocket. Elsie's Choice right in behind those two. 3/4, 128 and 3. 3/16 to go. Barry's Patch digging down. She's under a drive. Holly's Discovery now takes aim. Barry's Patch on the inside. On the outside, Holly's Discovery now wearing her down. Holly's Discovery on the outside. Barry's Patch is not finished. Holly's Discovery in front. Barry's Patch, Elsie's Choice third at 157 and 4. Top of the stretch, field of 10 fillies now take their positions in behind the starting gate. Here they come. They're off. Virginia H showing early speed with AJ's mom. These two going at it early on. Virginia H now clears to lead a length. AJ's mom came away in second, a length and a half back to Clarice. Racing in third, Luscious Leader. Racing in fourth, in fifth, into the turn. Anxious Louise, a length and a half back to Martha and Morgan. Then comes Bowl of Fire, a length and a half back to the first-time starter. How about Dixie Baby? Then a gap of 4 to Win Win Win. Cam Storm trails the field off the quarter, 29-2. Virginia H leads the way up the backstretch by 2. AJ's mom racing in second, a length and a half back to Clarice in third. A length and a half back to Luscious Leader racing in fourth, and a gap of 2 to Anxious Louise. A length and a half back to Martha and Morgan on the outside. How about Dixie Baby? She's on the move, bringing up Bowl of Fire to the inside. Win, win, win. Still about 15 off the lead. With a half mile to go, your trailer's Cam Storm, half-timed in 59-2. Virginia H leads the way by 3 around the far turn. It's Virginia H. AJ's mom trying to keep pace. Clarice about 4 lengths off the top with 3/8 to go. Luscious Leader saves ground on the outside. Martha and Morgan. How about Dixie Baby? On the inside, Anxious Louise. Bowl of Fire, win, win, win. Still plenty of to make up. And Cam Storm trails. They're in the stretch. Virginia H by 3/4, 130-1. Virginia H leads on the outside. Here comes Clarice. Clarice quickly up to challenge. And now Clarice charging to the lead. With an 1/8 of a mile to go, it's Clarice. Now clear by 2. Virginia H racing in second. A 1/16 of a mile to go. Clarice strides out. It's Clarice in the final yards. Clarice out in front by 2. Virginia H win, win, win. A late rally to be third in 159-3. Top of the stretch. Field of 7 trotters lining up as they pick up speed. Here they come. They're away in trotting. Sure Ray is out quickly from behind the gate and going right to the lead. A pressure from Nautica. Noblet's Finale came away in third. Sure Ray leads. Nautica looks to drop in behind. Noblet's Finale trots third, a length back to Midnight Valentine. Mariah's Tribute is parked fifth as they race around the first turn. On the inside, Leave the Light On, and Bayou Billy trails. Racing for the quarter, now off stride, is Noblet's Finale. Noblet's Finale's off stride by the quarter, 29-1. They race up the backstretch. Sure Ray in command of the fractions by 2. Nautica trotting in second, a length and a half back to Mariah's Tribute in third, a length back to Midnight Valentine and Hamilton, then a gap of 2 to Leave the Light On, and Bayou Billy far back and trotting after that miscue is Noblet's Finale. They continue up the backstretch. Sure Ray leads on the outside. Here comes Midnight Valentine quickly up to challenge. Off the half a minute straight. Midnight Valentine makes her way to the top, a length over Sure Ray. Nautica, with those two racing third, a length and a half back. 2, Leave the Light On, in fourth. On the outside, Bayou Billy moves within striking range. Mariah's Tribute's losing ground. Top of the stretch, it's Midnight Valentine. Sure Ray is coming at her. They race for 3/4. Midnight Valentine leads the way, a length and a half. Sure Ray racing in second, 3/4, 129-4. Midnight Valentine now kicks in, draws clear by 2. Sure Ray trying to keep up on the outside. Leave the Light On takes over third. Bayou Billy trotting in fourth. Less than an 1/8 of a mile to go. Midnight Valentine under pressure. Sure Ray not giving in. Midnight Valentine on the inside. Sure Ray one final lunge. Midnight Valentine holding on. Sure Ray Leave the Light On third at 159-4. Top of the stretch. Field's lining up. Here they come. They're off. Sicey's Image going right after the lead. Sicey's Image to an uncontested lead. Park Lane Angel came away in second. Forever Rowan racing in third, a length back to Tiburon Erica in fourth, and a gap of 3 to BJ Synergy. A length and a half back to Thinkin' Like a Star. Another length back to Almahurst Amabel, and Lady of Mystery trails the field. A race for the quarter. Sicey's Image on top by 2. Opening quarter, 30-1. They curve off the turn and race up the backstretch. Sicey's Image in command of the pace, leads a length and a half over Park Lane Angel. Forever Rowan racing in third, a length back to Tiburon Erica. A length and a half back to BJ Synergy. On the outside, Thinking Like a Star. Almahurst Amabel saves ground. Lady of Mystery still trails. A race up the backstretch, approaching the half. On the inside, Sicey's Image. On the outside, Forever Rowan. These two doing battle off the half, 59-4. Sicey's Image. Hold your position. Forever Rowan on the outside. Park Lane Angel racing in third. Tiburon Erica now angles off the cones for Cyril. BJ Synergy saves ground. Almahurst Amabel on the outside, Thinking Like a Star. Lady of Mystery still about 12 to make up. With a quarter of a mile to go, they're in the stretch. Sicey's Image turning back all challengers. She leads the way by 2. Forever Rowan right there in second, 3/4, 129-4. Your leader is Sicey's Image with 3/16 to go. Forever Rowan trying to come on second on the outside. Tiburon Erica gains third from far back and winding up. Here comes Lady of Mystery and Dave McGee. Sicey's Image under a drive. Forever Rowan trying to get at her. Lady of Mystery in between horses. Tiburon Erica. Sicey's Image has the line in sight. It's Sicey's Image in front. Forever Rowan, Tiburon Erica in 2 minutes in a fifth. Field's off the turn. Now they're in the stretch. Here they come. They're away in pacing. BJ's Hit and Rain Dance Society showing the speed. BJ's Hit on the inside. On the outside, Rain Dance Society, and now Rain Dance Society to the front, a length over BJ's Hit. Then a gap of 2 to Polly Dexter, racing in third, a length back to Chevy Power in fourth, a length and a half. On the hop, your 2 trailers as they race around the turn, My Sis and Wheezy Wig. Field of 7 approaching the quarter. Rain Dance Society on top, a tight length off that station, 29-3. Race up the backstretch, and now from the pocket, here comes BJ's Hit. BJ's Hit with an early and aggressive move to take command of the fractions. A length ahead of Rain Dance Society. Then a length and a half back to Polly Dexter and Morgan. Chevy Power racing in fourth, a length back to On the Hop. My Sis is on the move and looking for cover. Wheezy Wig drives from last. They continue up the backstretch. BJ's Hit, 3 parts of a length now. Polly Dexter will take a run at the lead, half-timed in 59-4. BJ's Hit on the inside. On the outside, Polly Dexter right off her flank. Rain Dance Society in the pocket third. On the outside, moving up with cover, Chevy Power. On the hop, saves ground, and now dropping back Chevy Power. Moving around her, My Sis Wheezy Wig on the inside. They're in the stretch. BJ's Hit out there by 2, now by 3. 3/4, 128-4. Final quarter of a mile. BJ's Hit in command. Rain Dance Society trying to keep pace on the outside. Polly Dexter is dropping back. On the hop is on the move. BJ's Hit with an 1/8 of a mile to go. Leads by 3. A late rally by On the Hop. On the in dance, it's Rain Dance Society in deep stretch. It's BJ's Hit. BJ's Hit well clear for the victory. Close for a second On the Hop. Polly Dexter may have come on again to grab third at 157-3. Top of the stretch. Fields lining up. Here they come. They're off. Broadway Class showing early speed far outside. Relda J. Relda J now in between horses. Here's Trendy Liz. Relda J makes it to the top a length ahead of Trendy Liz. Broadway Class with those two racing third, a length back to Broadway Trinket. Joyce's Pet is away in fifth as they race around the turn. Dancing Nucleus in sixth. Lake Kills Mary Lou. Incredible Promise in Susie Mabel. First quarter timed in a quick 28-4. Race up the backstretch. Relda J and Morgan at 20-1. In command of the pace, opens up by 3. Trendy Liz racing in second. Then a gap of 3 to Broadway Class. Another 2 back to Broadway Trinket. She's on the move. Joyce's Pet will follow up that live cover. Then a gap of 2.5 to Dancing Nucleus. Lake Kills Mary Lou, Incredible Promise, and Susie Mabel. From the outside, Broadway Trinket quickly up to Challenge. Now put a neck in front, half-timed in 58-4. Broadway Trinket clears around the far turn. A length ahead of Relda J. Joyce's Pet makes her bid, bringing up Broadway Class. On the inside, Trendy Liz is being pushed back. Dancing Nucleus into the outer flow, moves into contention. Lake Kills Mary Lou about 8 to make up. Approaching 3/4. Relda J looking to go all the way. Make that Broadway Trinket on top by 2.5. 3/4, 128-2. 3/16 to come. It's Broadway Trinket, and now launching a furious late rally. Here comes Lake Kills Mary Lou. An eighth of a mile to go. Broadway Trinket leads. Lake Kills Mary Lou desperately trying to get at her. In deep stretch, it's Broadway Trinket. Lake Kills Mary Lou can't get any closer. Broadway Trinket in front. Lake Kills Mary Lou. Joyce's Pet at 158-1. Top of the stretch. Field of 10 fillies and mares lining up. Here they come. They're off. Far outside. Kokoro as expected. Going right after the lead. She's joined by Dr. Baby Paws. And on the outside, Impossible Mission. Kokoro leads, and now pressure from Impossible Mission. Dr. Baby Paws will drop in behind those two as they race into the first turn. Then a gap of 2.5 to Life's a Party. A length and a half back to Dolly in Motion. 2 back to Acts Like a Filly. IRA Sally. Then a gap to Miss Perfect S. Your 2 trailers, Ouch's Jenny and Diatros off the quarter. 27-3. Quick pace. On top, Impossible Mission, now trying to settle things down. Kokoro right there in the pocket. Dr. Baby Paws racing with the leaders in third on the outside. Moving up, Tony Morgan. And Acts Like a Filly. They're without cover. Life's a Party saves ground. Dolly in Motion. Second over to the half as the second tier takes form. And behind her, Ouch's Jenny. Off the half, 57-4. Impossible Mission leads the way. Right off her flank, Acts Like a Filly, now Kokoro. Angles off the cones for McGee. On the inside, Dr. Baby Paws racing in fourth. Dolly in Motion, dropping back sharply. Life's a Party. Top of the stretch. Approaching at 3/4. By 3/4, 126-4. Impossible Mission has led every step of the way and still does. On the outside, Acts Like a Filly is bearing down, and now Kokoro swings out for the drive. They're across the track. Kokoro now charging to the lead. Kokoro opens up by 2, now by 3, explodes in deep stretch and strides off. Kokoro, an easy winner. The battle for second, Acts Like a Filly over Dolly. Make that Impossible Mission third, 156 flat. 3, 5, 6, 1, 7, 8 on the bottom. Top of the stretch. Here they come. They're away in pacing with Island Guide in the middle showing speed. Far outside, grabs some benches there, and on the inside, Mr. Spring. Krabby Appleton with a good early spot. A race under the wire for the first time. Island Guide in command. The long shot. A length and a quarter grabs some bench right in behind. Then a length and a half back to Mr. Spring. Krabby Appleton racing in fourth. Superior Society. On the outside, fifth. Now coming through on the inside, Fox Valley Wovebug. Off the quarter, 29 and 2. Grab some bench quickly from the pocket. Up to challenge and take the lead. Grab some bench, your new leader on the outside. Krabby Appleton is on the attack for Morgan. Island Guide still right there in the pocket. Mr. Spring racing along the inside. Superior Society in fifth. On the inside, Fox Valley Wovebug. Reggie Wright is on the move. Broadway exclusive saves ground. King Direct into the outer flow. Poco Hawk trails. Grab some bench by the half. 58 and 4. Grab some bench. Your leader, Krabby Appleton. Right alongside these two are hub to hub as they race around the far turn. Island Guide getting the two-hole trip. On the outside, Superior Society covering a lot of ground. He's been parked from the start. Mr. Spring looks for racing room. On the outside, moving up three wide. Reggie Wright. They're in the stretch and approaching three quarters. Your leaders grab some bench by two. Three quarters, 128 straight. 3/16 to go. Grab some bench, starting to get away from this field. Put away Krabby Appleton on the inside. Island Guide racing in third. Reggie Wright in fourth. A late move by King Direct. Grabs some bench. Leads the wire. It's grab some bench. Krabby Appleton is coming back. Grab some bench. And Krabby Appleton grabs some bench. Holding on to win it. Krabby Appleton close for third at 1:57 and 1. Top of the stretch. Here they come. They're off. Sulin Dan showing early speed along with Something's Brewing. Sulin Dan and Something's Brewing. Not coming away well. Toddlin Town. Something's Brewing to the top. Here comes Toddlin Town to challenge Sulin Dan. Right in behind those two, a length back to Subtraction, racing in fourth, and then a break of 2 to Notre Dame Irish, a gap of 3 to Van Cruz. Eggy right in behind him. Impressive Bird, your two trailers. Some pressure in Mighty Oak. Off that quarter, a quick one, 27 and 4. They race up the backstretch. Toddlin Town in command of the fractions, 8 tight lengths. Something's Brewing right on his back. On the outside, here comes Subtraction and Jacobs. Sulin Dan racing in fourth. A length and a half back. Van Cruz is on the move. On the inside, Notre Dame Irish. Eggy into the outer flow with cover. Impressive Bird right in behind him. On the inside, it's Mighty Oak. Some pressure trails. Off the half, 57 and 3. Subtraction has made the top and leads the way length. Toddlin Town racing in second. On the inside, third, Something's Brewing. Van Cruz being rated by Morgan. The inside, it's Toddlin Town, Sulin Dan. Make that. Top of the stretch, Subtraction leads by 2. Toddlin Town getting the trip, Van Cruz. On the outside, inching his way forward, 3 quarters. 126 and 4. Subtraction leads, but here comes Toddlin Town. Now Van Cruz takes aim. 3/16 to go in. Van Cruz quickly up to take the lead. Toddlin Town, Subtraction on the inside. Here comes Eggy. It's Van Cruz, your leader, but Eggy now has collared Van Cruz. Van Cruz digging down. Eggy is coming on. Eggy on the outside, wearing Van Cruz down. It's Eggy in front. Van Cruz second. Close for third. Notre Dame Irish, maybe at 1:55 and 4. Field of fillies and mares off the turn. Now they're in the stretch and lining up. Here they come. They're off, and timing the gate perfectly was the gray Jules Joe Duane. She goes right to the top and quickly opens up by 2 on Eifer Bluegrass. It's Jules Joe Duane, your leader, Eifer Bluegrass. Racing in second, a length and a half back to Lady Lori Kay and Morgan. Then a length and a half back to Muffy Hanover. Mixed Emotion right in behind her. Direct Bride and Lost My Love. Field of 7, fillies and mares. They're racing for the quarter. Jules Joe Duane takes him by that station. Comfortable 29-1. Curve off the turn and race up the backstretch. Jules Joe Duane on top by 2. Eifer Bluegrass getting the trip. Then a gap of 2 to Lady Lori Kay. Length and a half back to Muffy Hanover. 2 back to Mixed Emotion. Direct Bride is on the move. Driving from last, Lost My Love. They continue up the backstretch. Jules Joe Duane and Lady Lori Kay, the 2 favorites, locking up. Off the half, 58-1, and now Lady Lori Kay forging her way to lead a length. It's Lady Lori Kay. Jules Joe Duane right in behind. Eifer Bluegrass and McGee. On the outside, here comes Direct Bride, and now she flushes cover. On the inside, Mixed Emotion comes through. Muffy Hanover and your trailer Lost My Love. They're in the stretch. Lady Lori Kay leads the way. Jules Joe Duane right in behind her. 3/4. 127-1. Lady Lori Kay out there a length and a quarter. On the outside, Eifer Bluegrass. Here comes Direct Bride. Jules Joe Duane looking for an out. 1/8 of a mile to go. Lady Lori Kay feeling the pressure. And now here comes Jules Joe Duane. Jules Joe Duane takes aim. On the inside, Lady Lori Kay's battling to hang on. Lady Lori Kay, Jules Joe Duane, and Direct Bride in 155-1. Top of the stretch. They're lining up and picking up speed. Here they come. They're away in pacing with High Lonesome getting off a tad slow. Far outside, Raven Alone going after the lead along with Always a Leader. On the outside, here's Javaro. Javaro and Raven Alone, these 2 mixing it up into the first turn. Always a Leader. 2 lengths in behind those 2. A length back to Bryant Gimbel. On the inside, it's Seek and Scan. They race for the quarter. Raven Alone on top. A tight length, 28-1. Raven Alone takes the field up the backstretch. A length and a quarter. Here comes Always a Leader, the favorite. Quickly on the attack for Hostetler. Javaro racing in third. A length and a half back to Bryant Gimbel. In fourth, Seek and Scan in fifth. Keystone Royalty racing in sixth on the outside. Moving up and looking for cover is Sulin Jude. On the inside, Capture Him, High Lonesome is on the move from last, off the half, 58-2. Always a Leader. Racing around the far turn with a 1-length lead. Raven Alone right there in the pocket. On the outside, moving up, here comes Bryant Gimbel. Bringing up Seek and Scan. Javaro saves ground, along with Keystone Royalty. Those 2 look to shake loose. On the outside, Sulin Jude. They're in the stretch, Always a Leader. Trying to get home a winner. Leads the way by 2, 3/4, 129-2. Always a Leader now kicks in. Starting to get away. Opens up the lead by 3, Bryant Gimbel, doing all he can. On the outside, Seek and Scan picks up the chase. Here comes Keystone Royalty in between horses. A 1/16 of a mile out, Always a Leader. In complete command, it's Always a Leader. Out in front, Keystone Royalty. Up for second, Capture Him. A fast closing third, and Bryant Gimbel will complete the superfecta, 158-1.